You smell that? That's SPFBO season. Ah, take it in. Hey everyone, welcome back to Andrew's Voice of the Reads, and as always guys, I am Andrew, and today guys, I'm here to talk some SPFBO9, but before we get into that, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check the description box down below for links to my social media, information about my Patreon, the link to my Pango bookstore for the books that I unhaul and don't keep on my shelves anymore, and the link to the Wizardly Duo Discord if you want to chat on a more regular basis. And today guys, I am so excited. This is like a dream come true to me. I was asked to join Team BOOKBORN. When I got the message, it was like, hey, you know, your name's been put forward. Would you like to kind of come and hang out with us for phase 1 and kind of judge some books? I was just like, yes, an immediate yes. So I am joining Team BOOKBORN with Leslie and Her Narrative, my booktube big sister, my good friend Dominish Books, my amazing friend Pete from the Ponderies of Pete, Jordan Reads. I mean, all of us have just been having a good time in the discussion, just hyping each other up for the books and stuff like that. And here's our allocation. It's a fair bit of books, but I have been allocated 6, and we're here to talk about those. My plans for SPFBO is to do dedicated reviews and talk about these books, and then kind of announce my semifinalists a little later down the road. I'm not going to just kind of come out and tell you what my semifinalist is. I want to keep that tension going. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of keep the semifinalists in my hat. But, yeah, I plan to talk about these books here on the channel with you guys. And without any further ado, let's get started with number 1. Now, this is Demons and Battleskirts, Volume 1, Belinda Crawford. This is a dark urban fantasy. And it's got, like, reincarnated superheroines, and I'm going to go ahead and read the blurb. Okay, it says, Bern Davin has lived many lives, from noble woman to pioneer to slave, all of them filled with blood and death, all ending in pain and betrayal. This life, she would like to live in peace, and if not in peace, then at least finish high school, maybe meet a cute guy, go on a date, kick demon butt, and be home in time to do her homework. I changed another word to butt, but you don't always get what you want, especially not when an ancient battle-crazed warrior is sharing your soul, or fragmented dreams of an unseen enemy that threatens to not just Bern's existence, but that of her reincarnated sisters. Sisters who doubt Bern's every word and hold terrible secrets of their own. This is the first allocation, and now this is not the reading order, this is just the way that I'm going through them. Next up, we have got The Price of Power. Now, this one I do own physically right here. I backed this one on Kickstarter, but I still haven't gotten around to reading it, so yay for getting to read something that is on my shelves already. Just check one off the old shelves. This is by Michael Michelle. All right, and this says, an epic fantasy debut that balances the deeply beautiful with the stunningly brutal in a world bursting with detail. All right, that's a nice little blurb there on the Amazon page. It says, Prince Bardone could not hold back the darkness, not even in himself. He laid an innocent city in its grave and then died a hero. In his absence, war whisperers across the land. Power-hungry highborn dispatch spies and assassins to the shadows as they maneuver for the throne, while an even greater threat rises in the south. Monsters and cultists flock to the banners of a mad prophet, determined to control reality and then shatter it. Destiny stalks 3 to the brink of oblivion. A dead prince that isn't actually dead. An orphan with hero's blood who is forced to make an harrowing choice. And a powerful seer who has no choice at all. Her grandson must die. If any of them fail to pay the price, the cost will be the world's complete annihilation. This one sounds kind of intense. So fingers crossed, I really, really enjoy this one. Next up, y'all know me. My jam is Western fantasy, and I got allocated a Western fantasy, and that is A Thing Immortal by Barry K. Gregory. Alright, an immortal gunslinger, a wolf made of shadows, a manhunter cursed by a ghost, a warrior who flies on stolen wings, and a mysterious girl without a name. Battle ancient gods and monsters from the void in the American West that never was. That sounds like it's going to be one heck of a ride. Someday the mountain man will kill her, and then she'll be free. That's what the girl without a name believes. right up until the day the old gunfighter with eyes the color of wildflowers and skin as white as his long, scraggly hair comes riding up on a painted horse, riding right past the words carved into the trees and all the way to the door of the mountain man's shack. That's going to be fun. I like the cover for this one. And I plan on picking up most of these on physical if I can find room on the shelf. I've been doing a lot of unhauls here, guys. Like, you've seen the videos. We'll see. Up next, I got allocated Terminus Rex, the Serpent Knight Saga. It says, mysteries, monsters, and murder. The gray waste stretches on vast and infinite into the unforgiving reaches of the east. Clans of monstrous reavers prowl the wasteland, hunting, harrying, and slaughtering any they encounter. But reavers aren't the worst the gray waste has to offer. I almost said Grey Sister. That's a Mark Lawrence book. Sir Luther Skyacate is a knight errant on a quest. He's vowed to locate the last scion of a fallen dynasty and reunite with his last remaining kin. But the last scion was last seen beyond the far reaches of the Grey Waste. Can Sir Luther survive the trek across the wasteland? Will he survive the endless attacks by reavers and worse? How will he find this last scion when those around him begin falling one by one, victims to a murderer who may be more than he seems? All right. That one sounds definitely interesting and sounds like a nice fetch quest across a desolate land. Next up, we have got a dual author entry here that has been allocated to me. A Spring for Spears, The Wolf Saga, Book 1 by Derek Allen Sidaway and Katie Cross. The fate of the Wolf Riders falls on an outcast. Astrid would give anything to be one of the Ulfsark, fearless warriors who ride giant wolves. Like her ancestors, she yearns for the soul-deep bond with the wolf, the connection, the union, a chance to prove her worth and honor her mother's legacy. Yet she's never heard the wolf's song. And each passing year, it's likely she never will. Astrid refuses to accept her fate, then an encounter with a nature spirit and a foreign princess dashes her last hope and changes everything. Accused of killing a royal guardsman, Astrid travels to the halls of a mad king to clear her name and stop a war against her people. Though she has no wolf, Astrid refuses to fail her tribe, even if she cannot be an Ulfsark. Okay, that sounds interesting. And I love the cover of this one. This one, I just like the silhouette with a nature background in it, so it's got a really pretty cover. Let's see, so we've done Price of Power, we've done A Thing of Normal, we've done Terminus Rex, we've done A Spring for Spears, so that means it is now time. And I think we did Demons and Battleskirts as well, right? Yeah, okay, so we've done all those. So the last one that I have been allocated is Leoth Luracha. And I've said this wrong, it's Luachra. You can see the cover right there, this is the Raiders. A gripping adventure in ancient Ireland. As winter draws to a close, a troubled woman's cold seclusion is disrupted by a desperate plea for help. Raising a warband to liberate a comrade's kidnapped sister, however, she quickly discovers that simple rescue is far more perilous than she could have imagined. Traversing the wildness of ancient Ireland in pursuit of an enigmatic raiding party, she encounters old enemies who seek to undermine her, new allies who cannot be trusted, and harrowing secrets relating to her own past that threaten to undermine her leadership. So this one is an ancient Ireland tale with a little bit of fantasy sprinkled on in there as well. And I'm excited for this. These are my allocated books. I plan on trying to do 2 a month. So, I've already announced on my TBR that I'm doing A Thing Immortal and I believe Price of Power first. And then I will do the other 4, 2 in July and 2 in August. Right? Is that how that works? 2 in July and 2 in August. There we go. And then I will submit a semifinal. So make sure to follow the channel if you want to kind of track some of my SPFBO journey. And I'm very excited for this, guys. That's all I've really got for you. So till next time, peace out. Stay magical. And always, I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons.